China is now in massive damage control mode after a Russian news agency, China's own ally, Russia, and its state-owned news agency outed the fact that 45 Chinese casualties were suffered in the Galwan clash with India in Ladakh last year. China today, fumbling to damage control and troubleshoot, put out a press release that 5 of its soldiers had actually died in the clash and they were being honored for their sacrifice. 8 months after the bloody clash in Galwan, China still puts a priority on propaganda. Eight months after the deadly clash in Ladakh's Galwan Valley, 8 months after India publicly told the world it had lost 20 army heroes, including a commanding officer. After 8 months of China dodging and ducking any conversation about its own casualty figures, the country was forced to dive into emergency damage control mode today. In an apparent breaking of silence, the Chinese government today announced that it had honored 4 martyrs in Galwan, as if to suggest that only 4 army men had died in the clash on June 15th last year. But China's announcement isn't really an announcement at all, but rather a fumbling attempt to troubleshoot after being exposed by its own close ally and friend, Russia. Just 9 days ago, Russian government-owned news agency TASS published with categorical clarity that the Chinese side had lost 45 soldiers in Galwan, a figure never previously published. This was followed by India's Northern Army commander endorsing the figure on the record and even suggesting that the number could be higher.
While China has been dismissing Indian claims as propaganda by the Indian Army, it could not dodge what its old ally Russia had to say, and especially when the claim now comes from a Russian government agency. It was almost as if Vladimir Putin made an announcement to the world that 45 Chinese army men were killed in Galwan.
And that is the context of today's burst of damage control propaganda by China. But there are 2 more points to consider.
Chinese state-owned propaganda machinery and media had earlier claimed they did not make public the casualty figures in China because they did not want to embarrass India previously. But the naked truth is, embarrassing India is exactly what China's agenda has been throughout in Ladakh.
And finally, no matter what the final figure of Chinese fatal casualties in Galwan is, there's no doubt in anyone's mind that the number cannot, under any circumstances, be less than 16. That was the number of confirmed Chinese dead recorded by the Indian Army at the clash site on that very day, and duly recorded in an official situation report. 8 months after the Galwan clash, a bleeding reminder of a terrible escalation during disengagement, China proving once again that propaganda will always be a priority. With Abhishek Bhalla in Delhi and Gaurav Sawant in Leh, Ladakh, Bureau Report, India Today. Gaurav Sawant is with me live from Leh, Ladakh, where he's been reporting. Gaurav, I mean, this is laughable levels of propaganda. You know, this is China, which has first said there are no casualties. Then they said, we don't want to reveal casualties because it will embarrass the Indians. And then just a few days after, we broke the story on Russian government-owned agency TASS putting out the figure as 45. We know that number may actually be higher. They've fumbled and frothed and spluttered and come out with this, propaganda, thinking that this sets the record straight. This is some kind of admission, when this is actually an incredible damage control by China, Gaurav.
A damage control which may just create more problems for Beijing because they've acknowledged 4 dead. What about the other 41? That would indicate that families of those 41 will be extremely unhappy with the Chinese military leadership and perhaps Xi Jinping for ignoring the deaths of their sons. And this only happens either in Pakistan or in China. In no civilized country do they ignore their fallen brothers in arms the way Pakistan and China do. And in this case, when I spoke to Army Commander Northern Command, Lieutenant General Y.K. Joshi, he was very clear. The question I put to him was that the Russian wire agency TASS says 45 Chinese servicemen were killed in Galwan. He said, well, that could be an authentic figure. It could be between 45 and 60 because 60 stretchers had been seen taken the next day. And these were stretchers, Shiv, as you and I have both reported. In some cases, some Chinese bodies, they had come downstream. They were in the same Galwan River water overnight. So hypothermia doesn't just affect Indian soldiers. It would have affected Chinese soldiers. From what sources in the army tell India today, several bodies were handed over by India to China. So the Chinese figures India knows is much higher than what China claims them to be.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.